Hello and welcome to Pure Guidance Tarot. Thank you for tuning in to the May 2018 reading for our Pure Pisces. So let us begin. I've already meditated on the energy for Pisces as well as pre-shuffled the cards. And how this will work is we will let the cards fall into place and we'll take a look at what messages come across for you. And towards the end, we'll do a quick recap and talk about health and wealth as well. Okay? Now, this is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. Not all messages will relate to everyone, but if you just let your brain do the filtering, the right messages will make their way to you. Okay, so the very first card out here we have for you, Pisces, is the Ace of Pentacles. A beautiful card. Congratulations, Ace of Pentacles is about a beautiful new beginning. And this new beginning takes into consideration what you are putting into your energetic field. Okay, because this card is a card of manifestation. And so wherever your energy is flowing in the month of April, that is what will be manifested in the month of May. Okay, this is a card of complete success. If it is money that you wanted to attract towards yourself, wealth, then it is definitely making its way to you. This is the hand of heaven. I call this beautiful pentacle the golden platter because it contains everything that you wish and desire. So know that good things are coming your way. It will be a time period for you to truly feel blessed about where you are and what you are attracting into your life. Have you heard about the law of attraction? It has picked up a lot of momentum in the past few years, and it's beautiful. It works in a beautiful way. If you haven't heard about it, just Google it and see what kind of information you come across, and then try it for yourself, because this truly can happen for you if you truly believe, and not just believe, but you have to feel yourself there. So whatever you're wanting to attract, knowing that the world is truly your oyster, you can have this. This is complete material success, but as well as not just financially speaking, not just in terms of wealth, material success in terms of things being more tangible. You can truly touch whatever it is you want in your life. Okay, and I talk more about these things in my manifestation readings, which you can always, book on my website. All right, the link to that is in the description below, but let's continue with this message here and see what else is coming across for you, Pisces. Truly a beautiful period of prosperity coming across for you. Seven of Cups as your beautiful next card. This card is about dreaming big and knowing that dreams do come true. And it's a beautiful card. It's come across for quite a few signs so far for the month of May, I have to admit. And perhaps it has a lot to do with Uranus moving into Taurus on the 15th of May. Uranus is the planet of change. And what it brings about is a beautiful new revolution. Revolution of what? Well, whatever it is you are wanting to manifest. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you're feeling, because you are attracting it into your life with this beautiful Seven of Cups. Each of these cups here, they hold within them a dream that you dreamt of. Okay, whatever you're wanting to attract, each of them do hold it in there. And so they're making their way to you and will reveal themselves to you during this month. Cups brings with it the message of paying attention to your desires. For some of you, the choices might be difficult because all of them look so beautiful. They look so good. But paying attention to what you want and knowing that a good feeling is right around the corner is important. If you've heard about the cloud nine feeling, many people refer to that as being in a place which feels like heaven. Beautiful star card came out for you. Goes hand in hand with the message that's truly coming across for you, Pisces. And this card here is representing your dreams coming true. Allow yourself to dream big. Dream beyond any doubts. Okay, so this beautiful star card. Each of these stars represented on this card in this beautiful illustration represent a dream. Same with the cups. So a very similar message that's coming across for you, Pisces. Paying attention to your dreams, paying attention to your desires, and knowing that they will take form sooner than later. Hold on to that faith. Hold on to your strong sense of intuition, of knowing that things are falling into place for you and that divine timing is at play. The beautiful dove here, the white dove, represents purity. And so it brings into attention purity of thought and how important that purity of thought is. And what does that mean? Well, we talked about the law of attraction. For those of you who do know about this, have probably heard the name Abraham Hicks. Okay, she refers to herself as Abraham. Her real name is Esther Hicks, and I talk about her because she alludes to the concept of purity of thought. What does that truly mean? Well, how you construct your thought brings about the reality that you oh so desire. Okay, and so the more pure your thought is, the more doubt-free your thought is, the more you eliminate the negatives, the more you eliminate the cons, the more you attract that thought into reality. If you want, for example, let's say you want a dream car, okay? And if you just imagine yourself, this card is about vision, right? And so if you imagine yourself, if you believe in the power of vision boards, that's where I'm going with this, okay? So imagining yourself behind the wheel of that beautiful car that you want and not thinking about how much it's going to cost, not thinking about how expensive it will be to run it on a day-to-day basis. So not thinking about how it will not work out and just paying more focus and attention towards how amazing it will feel to be sitting behind the wheel of that car and driving it every single day. And just going with that feeling, that free-flowing feeling. And that is called purity of thought. Don't let any disbeliefs get in your way this month, because you can manifest a future that you desire, whatever that might be the case for you. Okay, let's see what other messages come across for you, Pisces, but a pretty positive reading for you so far. And if you notice, even this angel right here in this card is pouring water out from her cups into earth, into the grass and into the water. The solid ground here, the grass, represents your conscious mind, whereas the water represents your subconscious mind. And so what she is doing is filtering her thoughts, so her dreams and her desires, and they're flowing out into the conscious and the subconscious mind, and then they come together to allow fruition of that idea. So in this case, it turns into a tree, something physical, something that has been manifested into reality, and you can now pluck the fruits out of. So that is where we're going towards during this time period in this month. Okay, so let's see. Now the star card is also the card for Aquarius. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius in your life, or it could be another air sign such as Libra or a Gemini. Okay, and if that's the case, it looks like things are becoming more balanced between the two of you. Okay, Two of Pentacles brings into play the act of balancing. And for some of you, you might be just dealing with decisions, allowing them to kind of balance out for yourself. But there's a return of balance in your life, return of harmony in your life, and the period of wanting is now over. This is a time period to be dreaming about what it is you want and about creating it and building upon it. Three of Pentacles showing up here for you, Pisces, which is the card of building, working together as part of a team, working together if it's to do with relationships, working on a marriage for some, okay? Working on a creative project, wanting it to transcend space and time to really become something big and beautiful. And so that is where that focus and that energy is kind of headed towards. Okay, and that's beautiful. And I should probably mention, with the star card, we talked about Aquarius. We also have Mars moving into Aquarius on the 16th of May. And so what that does is bring about out-of-the-box thinking, expansion of your mind, being more approachable by everyone, but at the same time, the creativity inside of you will be soaring above the clouds. It will just kind of be flowing into place. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. Oh, wow. Two beautiful cards coming up for you. So we have here the Three of Cups. And Three of Cups is coming together in celebration. So some of you might be attending something to do with like weddings, christenings. For others, this card is simply celebrating life with family, with friends, people you love. Kind of everything looking good and coming together in a very positive way. Six of Swords also showing up for you, Pisces. Resolving of conflicts, okay? If you've been dealing with difficulty of any sort, okay, Seven of Cups sometimes does bring the message of disillusionment, difficulty deciding, okay, because there's so many choices and you kind of have to pick one, or at least that's what they tell you. But remember, you do have unlimited wishes that you can wish upon. We have so many stars, and yes, each one of them can be yours, is the message that's coming across. And so Six of Swords kind of alludes to the idea of mental stress being completely resolved and reaching more clarity within yourself, ending of a stressful period, and the beginning. Aces are beginnings. The beginning of a life that you have wanted and desired, and that is kind of where your time is going to be spent on figuring out, Page of Swords, figuring out what has been working for you and what has not. And in that way, you can then eliminate things from your life which no longer serve you, whether it's to do with material things or something different. But it's all about resolving that aspect of your life so you can then move forward with what you truly desire and what you wish to bring about in your life, Pisces. A few more cards came across for you. Let's take a look. There's the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So let's talk about them. And we have here under the deck cards, an amazing Knight of Cups. Under the deck, I had to peek. I'm very curious. So let's talk about these three here, then we'll talk about under the deck a little bit and talk about health and wealth, okay? So the Two of Cups brings a message of harmony, things coming back into equilibrium, relationships moving forward, perhaps going to another level, and marriage for some of you, sure, because the other cards here, the way they're playing out, are bringing about very positive and optimistic news here for you, as well as momentum, the Chariot. Yes, it's the card for Cancer as well. So you might be dealing with a Cancer, you might be dealing with a Pisces or Scorpio because it's the card for water signs. So that might be the case for you. So things are looking good. And for others, this Chariot card is a card of travel. It's a card of travel, it's a card of progress, and of movement forward. So, sure, we start off the month on a more dreamier note with the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and then the Star card. Very dreamy energy, kind of out there in the clouds. And then we come down to earth with the Two of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles, more earthy energy. And we finally have a good time and just enjoy being, you know. Things are what they are, and, you know, it is what it is, and it's okay. It's life, right? C'est la vie. There is also resolving of any conflicts that may have been existential for a while for some of you, and things start looking even better with the Two of Cups. So relationships moving forward. This is being able to see eye to eye with your partner or with your friends and family, but communication looks really good. Okay, there is increased beauty and power around you, and you are truly able to see the world through the eyes of love, through the eyes of source. There's beautiful creativity, so creative love that will be surrounding you. There will be this beautiful cosmic energy also coming into play, again going hand in hand with the Star card that was already present in your reading. So a very beautiful and an auspicious time for those who are thinking about committing in love or engagement or marriage. And for those looking for more of a business reading, this is a good time period, very auspicious for moving forward in a partnership. Okay, because Six of Pentacles here is representing a lot of success. So if you move forward with this deal, keep working on what you're working on. We have the Two and Three of Pentacles. Keep moving forward. Keep building on that pyramid. It will be very rewarding financially. If it's a relationship, it will be very successful because the base is super solid. And what you are putting out into the world, think about this. If you've seen Luxor in Las Vegas hotel, the way it kind of shoots out the light from the middle out into the sky and it's super bright, that is what will be happening around you. If it is a job idea, okay, if you're an entrepreneur and you're wanting to build a business, an empire, you will be shooting out this light into the sky, into the cosmos with this beautiful high beam of feeling enlightenment as well as being that source of light, illuminating the world. If it's a relationship, it will have this beautiful magnetism about it, this beautiful chemistry about it, which will radiate out into the world. So that's kind of the message that's coming across for you. May or may not resonate with you, okay? It's a general reading. But for some of you, this was important, so I had to mention it. But definitely looks like things are looking better. You will be feeling more fulfilled. Whatever you were kind of looking for is kind of headed your way. Again, with the Chariot card here for you. Some of you might really be traveling for business or for pleasure and making those beautiful trips, having a great time. This will be a period of feeling secure, feeling more strength in yourself, as well as having a natural impulse to do something about your dreams and your desires, okay? There is also increased self-discipline coming at play here. We do have Mercury going into Taurus on the 13th of May, so an increase in being more practical, and there's more focus on being more grounded, kind of making decisions on the ground and not really keeping your head above the clouds. That'll be in the beginning, but later on you're going to be more, or you'll find yourself being more pragmatic in how you make those decisions, okay? And talking about the Chariot, talking about Cancer, we do have Venus going into Cancer on the 19th of May. So that time period will bring about more nurturing qualities of your personality into play, more focus on family and friends, and just having a beautiful time with your loved ones. Okay, and then under the deck cards, we'll talk about these in the extended reading. This will be up for purchase on my website. The link to that is in the description below. The extended will be 10 to 30 minutes, anywhere from there. And we'll talk about the Knight of Cups, okay? We will talk about the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Wow, beautiful cards, Pisces. The Fool card, the Seven of Wands, the Death card, and also the Eight of Wands, okay? And we'll do any clarification as needed during that time period. Now, we talked about wealth. Let's quickly talk about health as well. Okay, so taking a look at your cards here, the main topic that is coming across for you, Pisces, is stay hydrated, all right? Take good care of your kidneys and keep yourself well nourished as well. Make sure you put in some fruits and vegetables into your body. Get some nutrition into yourself. Remember, you are what you eat. The father of medicine said that. And yeah, hopefully you found some messages in this reading. I hope to hear some comments from you. I love reading your comments. And thank you so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I look forward to speaking with you again in the extended reading or in your personal reading. And until next month, have a beautiful May. Thank you.